You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
We will see you tomorrow night.
If you're watching this video, you probably know what a survivor pool is, but for those who don't, let me just tell you real quick. Each week you have to pick one of the 32 teams who you think will win that week. But the trick is, once you pick one team, you're not allowed to pick them again for the rest of the season. So it is strategic to pick teams that are not elite until near the end. If you can survive for as long as you can with middle class teams and then save the elite teams for later on, you'll have a good chance of going far in a survivor pool. Once one of your teams lose, you're out, and whoever can survive the longest or whoever survives the whole entire season wins the prize, depending on what survivor pool you're in. That being said, this is your week 1 guide to get you through this week and also to set you up with some favorable matchups down the line. So looking at the top half of the schedule for week 1, some obvious picks stand out right away. Now obviously we've got the Super Bowl rematch to kick it off, and the Broncos don't have Peyton Manning. They've got Trevor Siemian in there as released today, and the pick in my mind says to go with the Panthers. With that Broncos defense, you don't know. Still, I'd be leaning towards the Panthers, so that's one option. The other options that I'm looking at are Vikings over the Titans. And this year, I think the team that everyone's going to be picking the teams against, would be the Browns. And looking at a team like the Eagles, who are not very good, that looks like a juicy matchup for me. That could be a team that you'll never pick later on and you can get a win with. And looking at the bottom half, we'll start where the Dolphins and the Seahawks are. The only real juicy matchup that I see are the Colts over the Lions. Now everything else, right now at the beginning of the season, it's really hard to tell where teams stand. And with injuries and suspensions, it makes it even tougher. So that's why a lot of people are eliminated in the first week. So a lot of the times it's safe to pick those favorites right away in week 1 just to establish yourself. But this week it's pretty hard. I don't see that many lopsided matchups except for maybe Seahawks over the Dolphins, and even the Steelers and Redskins. That's still a little bit tough because it's in Washington. Another lopsided one I could see though is Cardinals maybe over the Patriots, just because Tom Brady is suspended. You got Giants, Cowboys. I mean, Dak Prescott is at quarterback, but it's in Dallas, so you never know. So here are my top 3 for week 1. And like I said, guys, week 1's a little tough, but if I had to go with the top 3, my first suggestion would be the Vikings over the Titans. My second suggestion would be the Eagles over the Browns, and my third suggestion would be the Colts over the Lions. Do with that what you will. If you are not confident with those decisions, I mean, you can make whatever decision you like, but the safe bets are the Seahawks, the Cardinals, the Packers. Those are the safe bets. If you want a value pick, I recommend either Vikings, Eagles, or Colts. If you're interested in joining a survivor pool, email me at dailysportsreport12@gmail.com, and maybe you can beat me with your own advice rather than listening to mine.